Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the offensive side of the ball, looking at the Buffalo Bills playbook today. Gun cluster, halfback strong, of course, and these four strong formations, having four eligible receivers to one side of the formation, your three receivers in this case, and your running back to the right side of the quarterback, all being on one side. It's just really tough for the defense to cover in real life, let alone in the game where you don't have all the controls. You can't just talk to the guy next to you and adjust on the fly and whatnot. A little bit tougher to make the adjustments in Madden, but we like to abuse that on the offensive side of the ball. But before we do get into the scheme and everything and get out on the field, this is my first video for the Madden 27 season, looking to try to start the season strong and sustain it through the entire Madden. Gonna try to upload with consistency, hit these schemes and maybe some gameplays and whatnot, but we're mainly going to focus on these schemes in Madden 27. So without further ado, let's get out onto the field and kick the season off right. And the base play I'm going to be coming out in here is 45 quick base, just like to have a run at my disposal. And of course on the defense side of the ball, we'll just match with, if they have 4-2-5, we'll just go 4-2-5 nickel over G. And of course, you know, I don't have the ball backed up, so let's back the ball up and we can get on with this video. So like I said, I came out in the quick base. You like to have a run at your disposal. The other four plays that we're going to be covering are all pass plays, so I do like to have at least one run at my disposal. I really honestly like to have a run to the right and a run to the left that I can get to at any point in time in my audibles. Out of shotgun, the running back obviously is to your left or to your right, so that does kind of limit where you can run the ball. But we're going to go ahead and run the quick base. You see Osiris Torrance does a great job right there clearing the way. The safety kind of just, I guess he made a business decision, not really sure what the plan was there, but he got out of the way and we're going to run it into light boxes. And if you don't know what a light box is, you're basically just counting the bodies, and if we have more blockers and they have guys that can tackle us in that immediate area, we're going to run the ball. They have 4 down linemen, and you see the Mike linebacker there, he kind of has the M over his head. We have 5 blockers for their 5 possible tacklers. We like those numbers, and of course bad stick skill, and they're still going to be able to make the tackle. But that's pretty much all the run game is. Even here going into like a 6-man box, 7-man box, you see those safeties kind of safety on the right there kind of crouching down towards the line of scrimmage. Maybe this isn't a look you want to run the ball against, but of course, I mean, if you do and you hit it big and the safeties are playing a little bit aggressive, that could lead to a house call there for you. So let's get into these pass plays. Mountain mesh post is going to be our first one. If you guys have been watching my videos for years now, you know we like to have a mesh play in a lot of these schemes. It's just so easy, so simple to read, and it does well against man, especially whenever it gets picked and whatnot, and it can do well against zone. It's just really tough for the CPU to guard in Madden. So mountain mesh post, what I like to do, I like to take DJ Moore, the isolated receiver there over on the left, and I like to just re-drag him. I don't want him to stop in the middle of the field or anything like that. Keon Coleman is on the other drag. He will stop in the middle of the field, so you could re-drag him as well if you really don't want that. But the main other adjustment I'm going to make is putting Dalton Kincaid either on a slant route or a short cross, and you can just see the idea. We're getting the running back out. Well, got to make a quicker, better read, but you're getting everybody out, you're getting everybody over the middle of the field, and we're just running mesh. Just running mesh with the extra guy kind of going over the middle of the field with Kincaid, trying to hit the running back out of the backfield. Of course, Khalil Shakir, we do see those 2 high safeties, so we see the middle of the field open. So we do have that post as well, see if that stays. Unfortunately, it does not. But we do have DJ Moore coming across the middle of the field. We love that. Going to put on a little whoop-de-move on him, but whatever works. But mesh, as far as that goes, one of my favorite concepts just to go to. Just really simple, like I said, just simple to read out. You can hand the controller to basically anybody and have them run mesh and probably have success. So we'll see if we can hit one of these. Oh man, well, I do love this Madden because you can have perfect passing on, so you can actually, even if you're, getting hit, you can still see the outcome of the play. That's great in practice mode. I do love that. But just setting up one more time, putting Kincaid on the slant, more on the drag route there. See if we can't sneak the running back. And of course, that is always a quick option right there. At least I want to hit that one time. Sometimes whenever they back those zones up a little bit, especially when they are in zone, of course, a little bit tougher in man. But a lot of the time, you can hit that running back out of the backfield just really quick, just like that against zone. A little bit tougher against man and whatnot, obviously. But they play zones. They're backing up a little bit. You can just kind of whip the ball out. And you can see there, I probably could have threw the ball to him. I was trying to hit X, and I think I hit every button on my controller, but that's okay. Mountain mesh post, though, very nice play, very simple play, and of course it's what we're trying to dial up. See if we can hit at least that big one time. I thought I had perfect passing on right there, man. Thought I had perfect passing. All good though. Mountain mesh post, really, really nice. You see them kind of rotate into a cover 3. We'll see if we can hit it one time. The post in behind those linebackers. Looks like against maybe zone match, maybe cover one. Not exactly sure what that ended up being, but either way, mountain mesh post, really nice. Flanker drive is going to be our next one, and this is a play that you can just leave stock, but I do like to put Dalton Kincaid, your tight end in this case, on a corner route, and you can see what we're trying to run. Kincaid and Cook trying to run that high-low. If they are in like a cover 3, we're trying to put that purple zone, purple flat zone. Are they going to play it high, or are they going to play it low? And then, of course, Coleman and Shakir coming over the middle. Again, high-lowing over the middle. And then DJ Moore attacking those cover 2s or even cover 3s whenever he can get into that that little bit of a tender spot. And that is why I do like this this tight split here from that isolated receiver on the left side of the field. In this case, DJ Moore, like I said. That tight split does allow him to kind of hit that spot in cover 3, just as you saw. And I mean, hey, if they're going to give you, well, your guys aren't supposed to run into each other. He would have been wide-ass open right there. He would have been wide open if we would have got off it right there. But if that is kind of, you are running into that, of course, you can always custom stem, bump him down, whatever the case may be. And they're still just going to have some issues getting out. But either way, you can see the concept of design there. Trying to hit the corner route, high-lowing on the right side of the field, high-lowing over the middle, and DJ Moore on the big post over the middle of the field. Try to hit it one more time. There, we finally hit it. Give it to him on the break. Probably had the route over the middle as well coming, the in route, but that's okay. Flanker drive, really nice play. And, of course, another drag route, this time from the outside receiver in Khalil Shakir. Always love having a drag route. Just kind of as even just a hot throw, you know the drag route's going to be there. Really nice to have right there. Flanker drive, though. Next one we're going to talk about is Z-spot, and we've been attacking kind of over the middle of the field. Khalil Shakir on the post route, obviously high-lowing on the middle of the field and flanker drive. So we're going to go with a Z-spot here, and if you notice, we had Kincaid running the corner route on flanker drive. So now on Z-spot, Keon Coleman, the second receiver in, will be running the route, and all we're going to do is put Khalil Shakir on the outside receiver on a streak route here, and you can basically just run the play. And you know what we're trying to do? We're trying to get Keon Coleman. Wow, he actually almost came down and played that. Probably should have done a better job looking over to my big post over there coming over the middle of the field. But you can see what we're trying to set up. Trying to send Khalil Shakir deep, and then Coleman underneath of him, and then trying to make that outside defensive back. Sort of pick between will he play the corner route or will he play the flat? Here I'm going to bump Coleman's route stem up just a little bit, and there we are going to get man. So we're going to look across the middle of the field. Thought we had DJ Moore, a little bit better timing there, maybe on my part. Would have been able to complete that ball. But that is a simple way to set it up, obviously. You can just set it up exactly the way it is, or you can get a little bit fancy, and you can put Dalton Kincaid on a short cross or a something over the middle of the field, a slant route, an in route, whatever you want to do, and then you can put James Cook, your running back in this case, on a flat route, and then you can kind of get that extra guy out in the passing scheme here. I mean, if they're going to give it to you underneath, oh my gosh, I thought he was going to pick that. I think I might even had DJ Moore over the top again, but you can just see there's a ton of different stuff that you can do. I even like throwing him on a deep crosser sometimes. Put James Cook. I know that's a few hot routes. That's 3 hot routes. I do like to keep the amount of hot routes that I do as minimal as possible because it just takes a lot of time at the line of scrimmage. But obviously, boom, if they're going to give you the running back out of the backfield, then we're going to take that. And that is sort of another way, easy completions. Again, sneaking that running back out underneath of those 3 eligible receivers there on the line of scrimmage. Really nice way to go about it. So we can kind of set it up like that, put James Cook out, and we have pretty much everything at our disposal, and that is the big one we're trying to set up. And if they're going to give it to you, that is what we're looking for, especially with a linebacker on them. I mean, we'll take that every single time. But that was that's the kind of the money spot on that one right there. And the last one we're going to cover here is just verticals. And all I'm going to do is take the outside receiver, Khalil Shakir in this instance, and I'm going to put him either on an in route or a short crosser route, depending on how quickly you want him to get over the middle of the field. If you want him to get over the middle of the field a little bit quicker, put him on the crosser. If you want him to kind of get over a little bit slower, kind of put his foot in the ground and be able to look at it that way, obviously put him on the end. We'll kind of show you what he would look like on the short crosser as well. And there you can see that kind of works a little bit better against man as well. Kind of gets out in front of all of the stuff there and beats man coverage. See if we can get him one more time. And it's just really tough, especially for that outside receiver. And we've been hitting him on the outside. We've been hitting him over the middle. So just kind of sneaking the outside guy, which we really haven't done, except on flanker drive. He is on that drag route. But we really haven't snuck him across the middle of the field too much, the outside guy. So I really like that as well. And I mean, if they're going to give you the big target, obviously we got to take that every single time. But that was gun cluster halfback strong out of this Buffalo Bills playbook. Really like this one. I thought this would be a nice scheme to kind of get back into the flow of uploading videos and whatnot, and just getting back on the channel of what we do best here. So if you guys did enjoy this one, leave me a like, leave me a comment, let me know what scheme you want to see next, what video you want to see next, what playbook you want me to check out. Obviously I just got the game just like everybody else here. Just tap my laptop there. Just got the game like everybody else, though. So let me know what it is you're in, what playbook you're in, what you're messing around with, and what you want to see next. Subscribe for all of that, obviously. Appreciate you guys watching till the end if you did. And, yeah, with that, hope to catch you guys in the next one. Later.